What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Let's Play Ocarina of Time 3D Master Quest. In the last episode, we came here to the Temple of Time, met up with Zelda, and she gave us the light arrows. Then we completed the Gerudo training ground and got ourselves the ice arrows. So yeah, a lot of arrow upgrades in the last video. In this episode, before we make our way towards Ganon's Tower, there is one last side quest we need to complete, and that is collecting the remaining 3 golden Skulltulas. So that's what we're going to do, and it shouldn't really take us too long. One of them actually is back at Ganon's castle, but the other 2 are actually back at Zora's domain. I know, kinda weird. Anyways though, I'll meet you guys once we arrive at Zora's domain. Alright, so I'll be completely honest with you guys, one of these Skulltulas we could have collected anytime after we had gotten the hookshot. It's just that there's really not too many reasons to come back here looking for it. However, the second golden Skulltula does require use of these silver gauntlets, so obviously, yeah, you can only get this one after you complete the Spirit Temple, so it makes it super convenient to come back here and just grab both of them. The first of which is right over here, so get right on the edge of this waterfall minigame, and ta-da! There is our first golden Skulltula, so that makes number 98. It's kind of crazy, man. I'm super excited that we're finally going to collect all of them because, we've been, like, spending a lot of our time going through the entire game looking for them, and now we're pretty much done. Now, I do want to mention one thing real quick. There technically is another minigame that we can play in Lon Lon Ranch. If we talk to Malon, we can play, like, a obstacle course minigame with Epona. Upon successful completion, a cow will get sent to Link's house in Kokiri Forest. It is not required for 100% completion, so I'm not going to bother showing that off because really it's just a waste of time. Anyways, though, what you want to do to get the Skulltula is head over to this area where the Great Fairy's Fountain was. Now, there's this weird silver boulder. You can't smash it or bomb it with your hammer, so whatever are we supposed to do? Let me get rid of this guy real quick. But, we come over to this rock, we can actually grab it and use our silver gauntlets to lift it and just throw it away. Yeah, and it reveals another rock, but this one we can actually smash with our hammer. So, let's head down here real quick, and this is where we're going to find our 99th golden Skulltula. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of, like, invisible enemies, so yeah, let's pop on the lens of truth, that way we can see where these guys are, so, you know, they don't get the drop on us or anything like that. This is actually something that I remember, like, very vividly from my original Ocarina of Time playthrough, because I think back when I recorded the game, like, for that LP, I don't know, 3 years ago, this was one of the Skulltulas that I forgot to pick up, so I was like, I'm not forgetting it this time around. I know where it is, I just have to remember, like, when I can go and grab it, and, yeah, thankfully it wasn't until now anyway, so sort of worked out. Alright, let's get rid of this guy, and, on the wall to our right is the 99th golden Skulltula. Aw, yeah, son, we got it. Sweet. Now that that is done, what do you say we take the Ocarina and go back to the Temple of Time? Because now, it's finally time, guys. We're going to Ganon's castle. I'm super looking forward to this, man. Like, he captured Zelda in the last video, so now we're gonna go and save her. Well, technically, we're gonna go and get the 100th golden Skulltula, then I'll show off the reward, but then, guys, we will go to Ganon's castle and start the process of rescuing the princess, and man, it's gonna take a while. You know, now that I think about it, this video might be kind of short, so I do apologize in advance if it is, but, you know, the previous 2 videos were pretty lengthy, so that more than makes up for it. Plus, I feel like I am kind of losing my voice, since, I've sort of recorded a couple episodes, like, in rapid succession, but, I should be fine for, like, the next recording session next time I go into this game. Anyways, that's not really that important. What is important is the final golden Skulltula, which is right over here to the left. Now, to be honest, we probably could have grabbed this one a little bit earlier on, but, I don't know, I just like grabbing this one last. It sort of feels fitting. But right over here on this rubble is the 100th golden Skulltula. There we go. Feels freaking good, man. Here, you know what, real quick, let's look at our gear menu, and yeah, right there, 100 of them. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, what's the reward for collecting 100 golden Skulltulas? Well, what do you say we go back to Kakariko Village, head into the House of Skulltula, and find out together, because it's truly something special. Alright, so you've scoured the game high and low, looking for every single golden Skulltula, and right at the end, you finally got the 100th token. So you return to the House of Skulltula to claim your prize. Let's find out what it is. Since you destroyed 100 spiders of the curse on me has been broken. Thank you, here's a token of my appreciation, please take it. And he gives us a huge rupee worth 200 rupees. Yeah, when our wallet has been full, like, for the last 20 parts of this LP, so kinda useless, yeah. I mean, if you exit and re-enter, you can actually talk to him again, and he will give you another huge rupee, so it is sort of like infinite money, but there's really no point to having that right now. Like, I can't think of any reasons why you would need infinite money at the end of the game, so yeah, I mean, it's there for you, and that's why most people stop at 50, since once you get 50, you get the heart piece, and then, well, then you're done, so no reason to go out of your way to collect more Skulltulas. Anyways, though, I'm glad that we did it. We got all 100, so we're done with that. Now, it's finally time to actually enter Ganon's castle. I'm excited. Hopefully you guys are too. Like, I cannot believe we are already sort of at, like, the end of the game. I don't know, like, it feels to me like this entire LP sort of flew by. I knew Ocarina of Time was, like, a short game, but, I don't know, man. It feels like this just went by so much faster than my original LP. Maybe I just got, like, better at the game, or Master Quest wasn't as challenging as I expected it to be. I'm not really too sure. Alright, now to get to Ganon's Tower, all we have to do is come up to this area right here, and it should trigger a cutscene. Link, can you hear me? It's Rauru, the Sage. We six will gather our power to create a bridge to the castle where Ganondorf dwells. The castle's keep, which is known as Ganon's Tower, is protected by 6 evil barriers. Bring down the 6 barriers and save Princess Zelda. And holy crap, they did it, guys! They actually made a rainbow bridge, and I gotta say, the bridge on the 3DS version looks a lot cooler than the one on the N64 version, because, on the N64 version, it was pretty much just flat. But here we are, guys, we can finally enter Ganon's castle. Oh man, we're finally here. This place is so creepy, man. Alright, first things first, there are some bubbles, like, in this hallway, so let's get rid of these guys real quick. Again, if you want to, you can actually use light arrows to kill them, and they'll give you 50 rupees, but also, why would you want 50 rupees? Not a huge deal. Ganon's Castle obviously is a little bit different on Master Quest, a little bit harder, but, we shouldn't have too much trouble getting through here. We just have to deal with, like, this one iron knuckle, and then we'll be able to get to the central hub of his castle. This shouldn't be too hard. I mean, the only difficult thing is that we're in such an enclosed space, but, we got enough area to move around, plus these guys go down super quickly with the big Goron sword, so I'm not worried at all. And there we go. Now, we're ready to enter the main section of Ganon's Castle. Here we go. Now, here's how this part works. There are 6 rooms. Each of these rooms is a trial that represents, like, the temple and the sage. We have to go through each of these rooms in a specific order and dispel the barrier before we can, like, enter the central area of Ganon's Keep. Now, you have to do it in a specific order because in some of these areas you will get items that'll help you complete, like, other areas as well. So that's sort of why you can't, like, go through the way that you completed the temples. Anyways, though, this will take us a while, so, you know what, I think that's actually a good place to end off this video. So if you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.